RCA, we're kind of in our bubble. We imagine that the world is also thinking in that bubble. A lot of us are maybe 5-10 years out in terms of our thought process and what we want to explore. And so one of the hard parts is transitioning out of that really future-centric mindset and going into something about reality. So here now I'm in a startup. I have to actually, make money doing my work.
As you go through the incubator, there's a lot of development, and I think both in terms of the idea, but also in terms of the self, the founder, the entrepreneur. For the idea, a lot of people come in and they believe that their idea is the most important thing. And actually a massive part of my customer teaching is around saying, well, actually, it's just your idea. We need to get to the customer and think, right, what do they think is the best thing about your idea?
I had no experience in selling. That wasn't really my forte. It's not really why I would come to an art school. So selling an idea was something I had to learn and become entrepreneurial in that nature. But I think there's a step above that that's really important, which is grit. So having the ability to kind of push through a really slow or uncertain or painful experience to get to the other side.
What I do when I meet these entrepreneurs is I don't do any pre-planning, because what I'm responding to is where they are in the process. Everything is individual. There are tens of thousands of business books teaching you allegedly how to become an entrepreneur, but none of them are a golden template. And that's because every business is unique. Every approach to the market is unique. And understanding that is both a challenge and an opportunity. And it's that I'm really reflecting, is where are you? How are you feeling about this? What progress have you made? Where are your roadblocks? Can I help with any of that? Does my network help you?
I'm very thankful because they actually take a lot of risk into bringing, the designers that had an initial idea or a semi-developed prototype, and they actually see, what needs to be done for this to become a viable business. What they done for us particularly was the space actually saves you a lot of money. They give you a lot of coaching. You have, regular meetings with personal kind of coaches that are following your work, and then you have, sporadic meetings with different people that come, could be assisting from a law perspective, assisting from a manufacturing perspective, assisting from an IP perspective. A lot of things that are actually needed for you to build a solid business.
Coming into InnovationRCA, we have the whole of RCA, as we've known for the past 2 years, at our disposal. We have the exact same set of instructors that are just across the water, which we can continue to engage with and continue to discuss. I looked at it as continuing our education with a very specific focus on this particular project and how this project could become commercially viable.
Being able to grow as a designer and also now as a business owner and professional and start to manage how you juggle the two of those is something I think that has allowed me to kind of grow throughout the last year.
With this program, we're building real businesses, and we are building businesses that can scale. And we already have in our portfolio of companies a number of scale-ups. And when I say scale-up, I mean companies that are growing by more than 20% year on year and that have a large number of employees. The survival rate for InnovationRCA startup companies at 5 years is almost 90%. The beauty of our program is that it's a long program, and we can accompany and support the entrepreneur at every stage of that journey. So we have experts and networks to help them with the proof of concept, with the business strategy development, with the funding and fundraising strategy, and connecting to manufacturers to get the product produced and ready for sales.
Nadia and the team have built an environment where the product mentality, as opposed to tech mentality, is celebrated and is unique, and then really built an institution with the support network, the training, the environment that allows that innovation to thrive.
It's an amazing thing to have structure like this one inside a college, to have someone able to foresee what has potential, what can go a long way. Be prepared to move fast, to change fast, to fail many times and get back on your feet again. But if you have a clear vision, if you're able to always go back to the why you're doing it, then it's a very exciting process to see your ideas taking a shape and become a real product.